So okay.
Doesn't want to the wall.
Oh no, like you're trying to see what you're trying to say is that Desdemona was cheating on him, but she wasn't actually cheating on him. But in this story, she did actually cheat on him, and he saw that he proved it by himself, right? And he saw it, and then he said that whatever makes you happy, it will make you happy. But I'm not gonna be here. Like at the end of the story, he actually left and he died, and he sacrificed for her love and because of his love, her to be happy. But she didn't understand that. But at the end, she realized it.
Okay, so I guess it was a good point, Othello, but it's kind of not like reference of what we are reading right now. And I agree with the what Susina says, that at the end she realized that Stephen was not the guy that she wants to be like with him forever, because she said, like in the last paragraphs, she said something like let me see if I can find it.
They found him next day, less than a mile away home.
So what I'm trying to find is the connection when she's saying in page 233 that Stephen was really attractive to her, but John was different. John was a strong guy. John provided her material money, yeah, but she was different in the way that he expressed himself. Because Stephen is a young guy, like he's really teenage, like he's really young. So so he's providing a good face. He's a gentleman. He's a handsome. But when the time passed, she realized that John was the perfect man for her. Because they can make more connections between John and her than Stephen and her being. Stephen is just a young man that you can see him as handsome and he's attractive. So I believe when you have a lack of communications with your partner, when you have when he doesn't pay attention to you, you are more likely to find love or to find support in somebody else, even though you are not in love with that person. You are going to find that attention, and your mind is going to be confused, because you are going to confuse love and attention. Like a beautiful face doesn't mean that you love that person. It means that you are attractive and that person is giving you attention.
So like Jharlinne said, so she's saying how John is just overall the better man compared to Stephen.
Yes.
Just on the outside, Stephen is just John, Anne just likes him for superficial kind of qualities. So now we gotta figure out why does she do that? So she realizes that John is the better man, but she still decides to go with Stephen. To me, what I'm seeing is I think she just wants like temporary relief kind of thing. So while John is away, even though she knows John is the perfect man, she just kind of tries to fill her desire, her temporary desire until John comes back and provides relief again. Once he leaves, she kind of reverts back and goes to Stephen. So I think if someone could help answer why do people behave that way, like regarding why, even though Anna knows that John is a better man, why does she still keep going back to Stephen and choosing her too?
I think it's because some people, for some people it's hard, to tell that they're to be open and closed. For example, when you read the poem here at the line 2 and 3, it says it's open and shut. But it is less open and shut than walls. That means being closed is more likely to be stubborn and being distant from the relationship, and being open is I mean, being close is like being stubborn and being distant from the relationship, and then also being like from what I understand, being open in a relationship is more likely to accept the person who is or who she is, and also to open to change for change. You're there, like when you open your heart, it's you're there, you're standing for a change, or like whether to change or to step back from what other person that doesn't like or she doesn't like. So that's why.
So what you are trying to say is that when the door is open, you have a hope for change.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when the door is closed, you're going to keep it all inside until that destroys you. Like that's going to destroy you.
And you will be more like you will be more likely to be distant from the relationship in any kind of relationship.
Yes, because you are close, so you are putting that in front of you, that you cannot talk and you cannot say what is wrong. And I agree with you. I totally agree about the door. When it's open, it's a hope for change. When it's closed, it's always going to be the same. It's kind of like a border that you cannot go. It's going to be all inside you.
Yes.
Okay, so basically, what do we learn from just like everything we've talked about concerning the story and the poem?
So in my personal opinion, I learned that in order for something to change, you have to be open to talk. You have to be open to say what's wrong so we can work together and fix it.
So basically, communication, right? Good
Yeah,
communication.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that. It's also like it's like Othello that you have to make communication and talk to that person to find a better
Understanding.
understanding and better solution to solve the problems. Yeah.